What's going on, guys? It's Brian with Simpleman's Comics in collaboration with Comic Book Speculation and Investing. And in this video, I'm going to give you my weekly picks for new comic books that are coming out Wednesday, May 2nd, 2018. I also want to take this time to welcome my newest Patreon member, Edwin Castaneda. Welcome aboard, buddy, and I appreciate your support. Kicking off this week, we have Xerxes' Fall of the House of Darius and the Rise of Alexander #2. Persian King Darius is out for blood after the Battle of Marathon, deploying an army to vanquish the city of Athens. The citizen soldiers of Athens are prepared with a ruse to stave off invasion, but should their gamble fail, it will be a slaughter. Batman #46. This is part 2 to The Travelers. Booster Gold's wedding present has screwed up Batman's past and done even more damage to his present. Now with Caped Crusader himself refusing to cooperate, the only way for Booster to correct this runaway timeline is to get Catwoman on his side. There's a regular cover by Tony S. Daniel. There's also a regular price variant by Carrie Andrews. Curse of the Brimstone #2. What do you do after you unknowingly make a deal with the devil that transforms you into brimstone and you can't stop the constant feeling of screaming, fiery pain burning from head to toe? Joe Chamberlain is determined to relieve himself of this curse by tracking the devil by his tail. That is, if the devil's hound doesn't get to him first. DC Nation #0. This is going to be a 25-cent cover. It's going to have stories that only appear in this comic and won't be reprinted in another comic book before each series collected editions. So they're not saying they won't ever be reprinted, but not until the collected editions come out. Either way, it's 25 cents. There are some incentive variants for it. There's a Jose Luis Garcia Lopez Superman variant. There's also an incentive Clayman Batman variant and a Jorge Jimenez JLA variant. If you like the covers, buy the incentives, but I don't see the value in it. It's quarter, pick up a couple of the regular covers, and there you have it. Deathstroke #31. This is part 2 to Deathstroke versus Batman. The war between Deathstroke and Batman escalates when the Dark Knight foils one of Deathstroke's assassination attempts. We have a regular cover for this by Robson Rocca. There's also a regular priced variant by Jerome Pena.
I said Joe Montana.
Green Arrow #40. This is the finale to the Children of Vakar. Nothing in his army had left Green Arrow for dead in the desert. In order to get himself back to full strength and take out the enemy, Green Arrow will have to team up with a band of rebel heroes in Vakar. But will they trust him? Or will he only find himself with more enemies to fight? The real reason I have this in this video is it's got a gorgeous regular cover by Tyler Kirkham, but there's also a regular priced variant by Mike Grell. Harley Quinn, Harley Loves Joker #1. Paul Dini returns. He's one of the co-creators of Harley Quinn. Of course, I know him more as one of the writers for my favorite Saturday morning cartoon, and that was Masters of the Universe. Either way, this is going to be a wrap-up to the Harley Loves Joker flashback tale that also ran as a backup in Harley Quinn comics last year. There's going to be a regular Amanda Conner cover. There's also a regular priced Frank Cho variant. Red Sonja Tarzan #1. This comes from Dynamite Comics. The She-Devil with the Sword meets the Lord of the Jungle. Now this is going to have 10 different covers for it. There's really only a couple that I like, and that's usually the Adam Hughes and Jay Lee covers. But this will have a regular Adam Hughes cover, a Jay Lee regular priced variant, an Aaron Lopresti regular priced variant, a Walter Giovanni regular priced variant, a Sergio Davila subscription regular priced variant. There's an incentive Jay Lee Virgin cover. There's an incentive Sergio Davila black and white variant. Incentive Aaron Lopresti black and white variant, incentive Jay Lee black and white variant, and an incentive Adam Hughes Virgin variant. That Adam Hughes is a 1 in 50. If you can get your hands on that for fairly cheap, I would suggest picking that up. Either way, get the cover you like and then be happy with it. Death or Glory #1. This is a new ongoing series from Image Comics. You got Rick Remender at writer, you got Bengal at artist. That alone is enough for me to want to pick this up. In this issue, we meet Glory, who's raised off the grid in a convoy amid truckers, the last men and women fighting for true freedom of the American open road. Now, in order to pay for her beloved dying father's surgery, Glory has 3 days to pull off 4 dangerous cost-crunchy heists with mob killers, crooked cops, and a psycho ex-husband all out to bring her in or die trying. Not only that, this has got 3 different covers. There's a regular cover by Bengal. There's also a regular price variant by Duncan Fagredo, which I probably butchered that name, but this cover is absolutely fantastic. That with its new premiere, the writer, the artist, that Duncan variant is going to be my pick of the week. On top of that, there's also another regular price variant, and that's by James Herron. Walking Dead #179. This brings us to part 5 of New World Order, The Journey Home. There's nothing worse than returning with fewer people than you left with. There's a regular cover by Charlie Adlard. There's also a regular price variant by Bill Sienkiewicz. Spawn number 285. Spawn's new powers continue to manifest as he finds he's able to do things he never could before. It's going to have 4 different covers for it. All of them are by Francesco Mattina. There's a regular split face cover. There's a regular priced variant flesh cover. Regular price variant mask cover. And then there's a regular price split face virgin variant as well. Avengers number 1. That's right, another reboot. Thor Odinson, Steve Rogers, Tony Stark, big 3 of the Avengers are reunited at last, and just in time to save the world from total annihilation at the hands of the most powerful enemies yet, the 2,000-foot-tall space gods known as Celestials. Behold, the coming of the final host. We're going to have 8 different covers for it. There's a regular Ed McGuinness cover, a regular priced Greg Land Party variant, a regular priced Aaron Cooter Young Guns variant, there's a Blink variant, there's also an Incentive Assad Ribic variant, an Incentive Ed McGuinness Virgin variant, and an Incentive Ed McGuinness Premier variant, as well as an Incentive Greg Land Party Sketch variant. Venomized number 5. This brings us to the conclusion of the Venomized story. It's winner take all when Venom joins Earth's heroes in an all-out final assault on the Poison base. Will a new ally of the X-Men be enough to turn the tide against the might of Poison Thanos? Earth's warriors battle for not only the fate of the planet, but the entire universe as they know it. There's going to be 3 different covers. There's a regular Nick Bradshaw cover. There's a regular price Mark Bagley connecting variant. There's also an Incentive Gerardo Sandoval variant. Hillbilly number 9. This is by Albatross Funny Books. It's written and drawn by Eric Powell. Holy crap, this has an issue with coming out on time. There's always breaks. It always gets delayed. But issue number 9 is coming out, and I love this story, so I'm going to continue to pick it up. Coda number 1. This comes from Boom Studios. It's being solicited as a Mad Max meets Lord of the Rings type story. There's 3 different covers for it. There's covers A and B, which is filled randomly. And there's also an Incentive Virgin variant for this by Jeff Stokely. Alien Toilet Monsters number 1. This comes from Omnimorphic Comics. It's a densely packed miniseries aimed at mature readers. It's best quantified as a nihilistic satire that shamelessly probes the underside of humanity. There's a regular cover and a regular priced variant, and both of these are by Eric Barnett. Maxwell's Demons number 3. This is another great series that comes from Vault Comics. Max runs away from home, but what is he running from and where to? And a world held together by desire, a universe that is the rotting carcass of a dead god. So there it is, guys. Those are my picks for new comics that are coming out Wednesday, May 2nd, 2018. Please, as always, like, comment, subscribe. This is Brian with Simpleman's Comics, and I'll see you guys next time.